Welcome back to the Weekly Digest, the Mouth of South. We are your anchors, Dalton and Devin. This week's theme was movies. This was our winner. This amazing person right here is obviously a movie nerd. And they submitted to this fantastic email.
Huh?
Right here.
Really good email.
Amazing.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Dalton, what's the best thing to eat at a movie?
Popcorn, obviously. What do you think?
Steak.
Isn't that a little much for a movie?
Steak.
Okay then, steak.
And now, the weekly.
Bagooder.
Will make you hot like a princess.
Hoagies and grinders, navy beans, meatloaf sandwich, sloppy joe, sloppy joe, sloppy joe, come on, sloppy joe, sloppy joe, you know.
What is your favorite type of food to get when you're at the movies?
Popcorn or a candy bar.
What is your favorite type of food to get when you're at the theater?
Obviously candy, like Butterfingers.
Groot is the best movie creature in the history of cinema. Tell me if I'm wrong. Baby Yoda. Wrong you are. False. I am Groot. What teacher is the biggest fan of movies?
Well, Miss Skaggs is the leader of the Harry Potter Club.
Speaking of Harry Potter Club, if you want to join the Harry Potter Club, go talk to Miss Skaggs.
Oh, who are the people in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood? In your neighborhood? Say, who are the people in your neighborhood? The people that you meet each day.
Hi, what's your name and what do you teach?
I am Chase Bullman, Mr. Bullman, and I teach life science.
What room do you teach in?
It is room 107.
What were you like in middle school?
I was an interesting kid in middle school. I went through a lot of classic changes, and I also transferred schools in the middle of middle school, so I essentially got to live it twice.
Did you
Not
have any
recommended.
favorite subjects in middle school?
Of course, science was my favorite. That's when my passion for at least meteorology kicked in. But I also was pretty good at math up until they started making it calculus, and that was a whole different ballgame.
Can you tell us a little bit about what you used to do?
So for 9 years, I worked in television news. I did a year in Monroe, Louisiana, which if you think the summers here are hot and humid, that takes the cake. Now after that, we moved up here to Joplin, and I did 8 years on the KODE morning show, the KSN morning show, and then did my last 4 years on the evening show for KSN.
Were you ever nervous about like filming or talking in front of people?
So talking in front of a camera, talking in front of people are two very different things. The camera, you kind of just learn it's a piece of equipment and there might be 3 other people in the room. A whole group is a very different thing. You can see all the eyes staring at you, you can see the reactions. For me, it's a little more terrifying in front of people.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Movies are a wonderful piece of art. What's the best movie art?
I'd say lightsabers in Star Wars, those are pretty sweet.
No. Wands in Harry Potter, for sure.
Dude, a Jedi would destroy a wizard.
Debatable.
Seriously, a Jedi would destroy a wizard. They have a spell for just
Yeah, and they can like deflect it with the spell.
One eternity later.
Deflect it with their lightsaber.
That's not
like
how
if
it works.
It
doesn't travel.
No, well, no, like they could block like
That's not how
gunshots
it
coming
works.
at them. They can block it with their lightsaber. They can deflect it.
They
In fact,
don't have
can-
guns in Star Wars.
Well,
They have like pew pews.
Mr. Williams would be an amazing movie star. In fact, he's on his way to being one right now.
Teacher high fives, teacher high fives, teacher high fives, give a teacher high five.
Welcome back to Principal Sci-Fi. This week's Principal Sci-Fi goes to a reading and advanced reading teacher, Miss Glinsky. Can you tell them why?
Absolutely. Miss Glinsky is a wonderful asset to our ELA department. She does such a great job with her reading classes. Her classes are always so engaging. I love going in there and seeing what the kids are doing. And not to mention, she's like the coolest Swiftie that I know. I don't know if you've been into her classroom, but if you like Taylor Swift, go peek into her classroom. It's pretty cool.
I'm a big Travis Kelce fan, so I guess
Me too.
that kind of makes me like...
By proxy.
Yeah, it kind of makes me like Taylor Swift as well. But yeah, other than that, I don't have anything to add. So congratulations, Miss Glinsky, and thank you for all that you do. You get a high five. Someone once told me the more you focus on fine arts, the more you will enjoy them. I then took a magnifying glass to a painting and couldn't even see it. So I guess the lesson is focus on this next clip, but not too much.
So the strong self-esteem skits are skits that we put on about 4 to 5 short skits that talk about how people can deal with different things that happen to them that make them feel bad about themselves. It gives a lot of information about how to treat your fellow classmates. Auditions will be September the 18th from 3:40 to 5 in the auditorium. If you're interested, you'll sign up before September the 18th, and you'll show up after school, and you will audition with a short script or short thing that you have produced, something that shows your emotions and whether you can actually have good stage presence. So currently we'll also be looking for 2 new stage crew members. Watch the board outside Mrs. Foxwell's room. When we're ready to audition and we're ready to fill those 2 stage crew positions, it will say so on the board, and then you just have to come in and talk to me. So if you're interested in acting, I hope you'll consider being part of South Middle School Drama Theater, directed by Linda K. Foxwell. Thank you.
The first ever movie made in color was the famous French short film called A Trip to the Moon. from 1902. Well, that's random.
This is Jeremy. Ding! And this is Jimmy. Ding! Jimmy is upset that Jeremy keeps tapping on the desk. What should Jimmy do? How's that feel? He should instead do this. Hey man, can you please stop tapping on the desk? Sure, dude. Ding! And that's just one of the many ways you can show CIA.
This clip is always fun because no one really knows what's going to happen next. After all, it is truly a mystery of what Mrs. Foxwell is up to. We never know.
Welcome to What's in Mrs. Foxwell's Desk. Well, this week... Oh my gosh! Dave! Dave the spider! Oh, you're joking me! No! No, let go! See you next week.
Hey South, we're your South Middle School football broadcasters, and we're excited to tell you about our upcoming football season.
Our first game will be held at Ozark, which is a town just outside of Springfield.
Our team strengths are the ground and pound, which is running the ball. We can throw well, but we really run well. Noah, tell them about our defense.
We'll be running a 4-4-3 base defense, which is 3 defensive backs, 4 linebackers, and 4 defensive linemen.
Ozark will play in a 3-5-3, which means 3 defensive backs, 5 linemen, and 3 linebackers. We play our home games at Young Stadium in Joplin, Missouri, and we're excited to see you there.
We'd like to take you to an interview with one of our players.
Here we are with Rylan, one of our football players here at South, and I'm going to be interviewing him on how he feels about this football season. I'm excited. I'm ready to hit people. What's your what game are you most excited about?
Webb City. I don't like the Cardinals.
Yeah, crush the Cardinals. We don't like them. They're our rivals.
Yep.
Why do you love football?
It's just fun. Hitting people, express your feelings.
Yeah. Just being with your bros.
Yep.
All right. Thanks, Rylan. Thank you.
If James Bond is the most famous spy... I got one. I have a dad joke. What do you call James Bond when he's taking a bath? 007. Beat that, Barham.
I hate it when people say age is just a number. Age is clearly a word. How does cereal pay its bills? With rice checks. I accidentally rubbed some ketchup in my eyes. Now I have hindsight. I just applied for a job down at the diner. I told them I can really bring a lot to the table. What type of music do chiropractors like? They like hip hop.
I think the biggest fan of memes besides Mr. Morgan. Yes, those are all memes. It's Crazy, yeah. Is Gabe, aka Greg. And that is what makes him qualified to judge your memes and choose which submission of an original meme will win a prize.
Help me! What's up, brother? What the Sigma? Oh. I'm SpongeBob.
Anywhere you go. Hi, my name is.
Books equal knowledge. So much so, if you read enough books, you'll start to gain a certain amount of knowledge. If you have a certain amount of knowledge, that'll even make you start to expand your vocabulary and talk differently. For example, La biblioteca.
Books. Bookity books. 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 Bookity books. 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 Bookity books. Books.
Do you read books?
Read books?
Do you reread books?
Yes.
Why?
Because they're good.
I know, but if they're so good, don't you want to like continue with that same author and see what else they have?
No.
Okay then. What is your ideal reading environment?
Midnight. My lights are on, and my sister doesn't know what's going on, and she hears me flipping pages.
Thoughts on audiobooks?
Terrible.
Thoughts on podcasts then?
Terrible.
Oh wow. Thoughts on internet?
It's fun. It's fun.
Is there a specific genre to read the most?
Yes.
What genre?
War.
Is that a genre?
Action.
Okay. I was gonna say war is a genre now. Do you have a favorite bookstore? Or, literally, do you have a favorite place to get books from?
Yes.
Where?
The library.
Which one? Public or
yes.
this one? No. I said two things, can't you say yes?
The Joplin Public Library, because it has the most books in all of the libraries in Joplin.
The most books in all of the lands.
What is the most random thing you have ever done on the digest, Evan? Truman. Yep, bet you weren't expecting that, were you? Well, that's random. Out of all the movie franchises in the world, what is your favorite?
Marvel.
Why?
Because of Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's a W. Out of all of the movies in the entire world, what is your number one favorite movie?
Godzilla -1.
Why?
Because it's one of the newest, and I like watching Godzilla.
In your opinion, what is the best movie of all time?
The best movie of all time?
Yeah.
Well, there are tons of good movies, but I personally believe that either The Lion King or like some Disney stuff like that.
Out of all the movie characters in the history of cinema, what is your number one favorite character?
Regina George.
Why?
Because she's a good actor.
Nice. Out of all the actors in the world, what is your number one actor?
Zendaya.
Why?
Because she's pretty.
tonight is a fall dance. It will be $5 and run from 7 to 9 o'clock. Fall sports kick off next week with football and volleyball on Tuesday and Thursday. Come and support your Joplin Eagles. Also, sorry South, last week we forgot to tell you, if you take a selfie with your friends and send it to the digest, we will put it in the outro. That concludes this week's Weekly Digest. Thank you for watching, South. Peace out. Baby Yoda. Wrong you are. False. I am Groot. Dude, that is the nerdiest thing I've ever heard. What? Harry Potter Club.
Check your RTI sheet.
Come on, Williams. That concludes this week's... Why is that funny? I don't know. Okay. Was that funny? That concludes this... Damn it! I'm sorry. It's alright.